Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Carrie Dillon. We have a fabulous show for you today. We're going to kick it off with the folks from Creative Church, Eric and Lindsay Clark. Welcome. So glad to have you all here.
Thanks for having us.
Good to be here.
So tell me a little bit about y'all's background.
Well, we've been married 11 years. We started Creative Church back in 2011, January. We started at the Moss Creek Hilton Garden Inn there in a conference room there with just a handful of people. And we stayed there about a year, and then we relocated to 290 New River Parkway. Grew the church to probably 100, 150, so that's currently where we're at. So.
Wonderful. Just it's so beautiful to see that happening.
It is.
How has that experience been for you, watching it grow and blossom like that?
Well, it's been life-changing for us because we traveled for 10 years preaching around the United States, and then when you put a ministry on the ground, it's different, obviously, than traveling from city to city. So it's been life-changing. It really has. It's been the most challenging thing I've ever done, we've ever done.
Well, sure. Tell us a little bit about the history of Creative Church.
Well, again, in 2011, we had a vision over 10 years of ministry all across the states. We placed that 10 years of ministry just what we felt would be the heart of a church we would plant. And we called it Creative Church. And
What is that? What is the heart of the church?
The heart of the church is to reach all cultures, red, yellow, black, and white. We felt like we often have joked about to reach the 8 and the 88-year-old. I tell people we like to have Ozzy and Harriet on one pew and Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne on the other pew. So
Sure.
really to reach all types of people. We believe that God has equipped us and called us to grab all types of cultures, ethnicities, and people. We believe that all people can relate to the gospel and the gospel to them.
Well, sure. And the vision of the church, where do you foresee it going?
Well, I've been in ministry next year 15 years, so we may look like rookies, but we're not rookies.
You both look so young.
and what we want to do is create a life-changing church that centers on the heart of God, revival, a coat of many colors. And I really see in the next 4 or 5 years the church growing immensely. It's grew at a rapid pace, but we're excited because we're actually about to relocate. It's going to give us more space. So the vision really ties into needing more property, and that's where we're headed. So we're excited. The vision's big.
That's a good thing. That's a really good thing.
Yeah.
And it's also got to be a little bit difficult. You start in one environment and folks get used to going to that one place, and
Sure.
then as you grow you might need to go to a different location.
Sure.
Now you all are going to be moving. Tell us about that.
We are. Right now we're at 290 New River Parkway, but we just are about to sign the lease on the old Abundant Life campus. It was a church and also a school and academy there. It's 13 and a half acres. We're really excited about it.
You can do so much with that.
Absolutely, and it's really going to expand our tent pegs a little bit and get out there. And it's a good neutral spot, neutral to Savannah, Beaufort, Bluffton, Hardyville, Hilton Head. So it's kind of a nucleus in the middle. So we're super thrilled about to be moving over that way.
Absolutely.
So.
And when do you expect your first Sunday service to be?
Our first Sunday is September the 6th. We're coming up on it actually pretty quick, but we have thankfully got a huge crew of help, a lot of arms and legs helping us get the transition a little more easy. So we're just excited. September the 6th, 10 a.m. will be our kickoff service, and we're pumped about it. So
Wonderful.
It's going to be awesome.
Now, Lindsay, you've been quiet over here. Tell us a little bit about sort of your role in the church and how this experience has been for you.
I love it. I've known since I was pretty young that I would want to be in ministry someday. And I'm the church administrator. I just knew, yeah. Probably about, I don't know, 8th or 9th grade. It's just something I knew. And I'm the church administrator for Creative and obviously help him with co-pastoring and counseling and things like that. So I love it. We do it together. We're a team.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, speaking of team, how do we find you all? Tell us a little bit about your website address and phone numbers so that
Absolutely.
we can take part and get to know more about your church.
Sure. The website is CreativeChurch.cc. Our contact number, office number is 843-540-0070. And of course, we're on all the social media hubs, Facebook and all that, Twitter. So we just actually released a marketing video about the future of the church and where we're going. So you can check that out on Facebook.
Wonderful.
So it's awesome.
So September will be your first Sunday service, but between now and then?
Sure. We're still at 290 New River Parkway, the old Care Corps facility across from Abbey Glen subdivision. And we pack it out every Sunday. It's great. So we'll be there Sunday.
And make sure you check it out, CreativeChurch.cc.